Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name is Bob, I'll be your host. And in this video, we're going to look at some more alternative miniatures for your tabletop role-playing game. Now, I don't use miniatures in my games, but there's a lot of people out there that do. And so I've been doing some videos where we're looking at some other things you can use for your miniatures for your tabletop role-playing game. The ones we're going to look at today is some more little bitty Transformers that they call Minicons. And I wound up having a lot more than I thought. So I got this and one more video I'm going to do with them. The set we're going to look at today are like redos of some of them that were out during the Unicron trilogy, which was Transformers Armada, Transformers Energon, and Transformers Cybertron. And these guys came out individually packaged. Usually Minicons came in packs of 3, but these guys came out individually packaged and were in the dollar stores, which was really cool. So when they first came out, they were really cheap to get. How much they're going for now, I don't know. About the only way to get these ones is maybe you can find them in a flea market or a convention or maybe online, and I'm not sure what the price is on them now, so they might not be that cheap. But we're going to go ahead and look at them because they are good to use for any game where you might have some robots or mecha, or for your Transformers tabletop role-playing game. So let's go ahead and look at these Minicons. Okay, the first one we're going to look at is this jet here. I don't remember what any of their names are, but it's okay. They all still have the connector that would connect them to the larger robot, but since this is after that series, we're not going to worry about that right now. But it's been a while since I transformed any of these, so it may take me a minute. And this guy's kind of weird. You fold the fins up, and you fold these two pieces up, and the nose cone splits in half. Maybe. Just a second. Oh, I cannot get the nose cone apart. But the nose cone comes apart and forms his arms. We'll fold those down because those are his legs. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the rotation. All right. If I can do it without breaking him. There we go. After you pull the nose cone apart, these pieces just rotate. You fold the arms down, move that up, put his head in place. And that's your robot. And they all still have the Minicon symbol on them, which is kind of nifty. And basically he can move in the arms, and that's about it in robot mode. The next one we're going to look at, we'll look at another plane, and it's this cargo plane, and he's got big missiles. These missiles, you can push them from the back, and they sort of launch. And of course he's got the Minicon symbol and the connector point on the bottom. So let's see if I can remember how to change him. First, we pull the back apart, and we fold up the feet, Then we turn the whole thing up like that. We move the nose down, pull the head up, and then pull the arms down. And I believe that is it on him. Like I said, I don't remember any of their names, but he's got the big missile launchers for arms. And he can move his arms. And he's got some movement in the legs. So that's pretty cool. He's got more articulation than the other one. So that's always nice. We'll stick to the air. We'll look at this goofy little helicopter. And there we go. And it's pretty neat. The propeller turns. And that's about it. He's just goofy looking. To get him in robot mode, you move the tail back. You flip these pieces here down to form the legs. Move the feet up. Move those for his arms. And then you turn the head around. And there's his robot mode. Articulation is he can move his arms and his legs and bend at the knee. That's it for his articulation. He's kind of goofy. He gives me kind of a deep sea diver look. Next, we'll look at this guy. It's a backhoe. And the shovel moves on the front and on the back. Transformation on him is kind of weird. You move the legs down. You twist. Well, you move the body up like that. Twist the legs into position. And the two shovels become his arms. And that is his robot mode. He can move at the waist. And I got him backwards. There we go. He can move at the waist. And he can kind of move his arms. That's really about it on him. He's a skinny guy. Next, we'll look at this little Jeep truck thing here. And he's got a weird transformation. We move those out. Those become his arms. We twist these down for the legs. We flip that up. And we move his head up. And that's him. For articulation, he can move in the legs, bend at the knee, and move at the elbow and move his arm a bit. And that's your lot on him. He's a little beefy guy. Next one we'll look at is another truck. And this one's got really big tires. And he actually has a really nifty transformation. Transformation is you unhook. Well, hold on. I don't want to break. Oh, yeah. Transformation is you split the front in half. And the tires peg into each other. Just like that. And then they rotate down Well, first we'll move his arms. They just pull back like that. And then the legs will rotate into position so that the tires make up most of his legs. And you just flip his head up. And that is him. And he move his arms and kind of kick at you. And that's it for his articulation. He's a squat little bot, but pretty neat the way they do it with the tires making up the legs. Next one we'll look at is this neat looking little race car. And his transformation is kind of easy. You flip the legs down. You turn the arms. Flip the chest down. And that is it on him. Like I say, he can move his arms and his legs and bend at the knee. He's got his Minicons symbol. So next we'll move on to a neat looking one. It's this muscle car here. It's got a huge Minicon symbol on his hood, on the roof of the car. And his transformation is kind of odd. You pull the front end of the car apart for his arms. And give me a second. There we go. We unpeg the feet from the top of the car and straighten out his legs. Maybe. Careful not to pop them out of their ball and socket like I just did on both legs. Turn his waist. And that is it on him. And he can move his arms. He's got a ball socket at the top of the legs, so I can kind of move those. And that's your lot. I like the color on this one. He's pretty neat. And our last one, I've saved what will probably be a favorite for last, because it fits most with this channel. And that's this guy, a dragon. And I remember his name, go figure. His name is Brimstone. And he can open his mouth, move his wings, and his tail has a little bit of articulation. To transform him, you put the tail up, you slide both halves of his body down to form his legs. Move the wings back. And then you twist the body. Well, make sure the tail clears the legs. I popped his arm off, which pops right back on. But you twist the body so that his tail and his head become his arms. So on one side, you kind of got the Beast Wars Megatron thing going. And on the other side, you got like a whip as a weapon. And you got the wings, almost giving him a kind of demon look, which is cool. I like this one. This one you could probably fit into your game as a miniature for a small dragon, which is also nifty. And that's all of these guys that I got from this set. And like I said, I don't remember all their names except for this one. And I don't know how much they go for online, but they can be pretty nifty for your game. And that was my look at some more alternative miniatures for your tabletop role-playing game, particularly if you're running a Transformers game or a game with robots or what have you. And I got one more set of these little Transformer guys, and the last one's going to be kind of weird because a lot of them change into weapons. So we'll get to check them out with a bigger guy. And that's pretty much it for now. Thank you for joining me at a look at these alternative miniatures, and hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.